thank you for the opportunity to be here today. My name is Buachum, and I specialize in helping organizations like St. Petersburg College or SPC protect themselves from one of the most complex and damaging threats they face, the insider threat. Today, we are going to focus specifically on IT sabotage, what it is, why colleagues are vulnerable, and most importantly, a clear actionable plan involving tools, policies, and procedure to defend against it. This isn't about fear, it's about building resilience and confidence in your IT infrastructure. Understanding the threat and our strategies. So, what exactly are we talking about? IT sabotage isn't just a disgruntled employee, it's a deliberate, malicious act by someone with authorized access, often a system administrator and a programmer, who use their technical knowledge to cause harm. This could be deleting the entire student database for upcoming semester, casting the server that hosts your learning management system, or planting a logic bomb that trigger months after the leap. According to Capilli, the triggers are almost always workplace issues, such as termination, reprimand, or a missed promotion. Facing a threat like this requires a balanced approach. We can't just buy a magic box that solves everything. And we can't just write a policy to hope for the best. Our strategy has two equally important pillars. First, technologies. Implementing the right tool to see what's happening and stop bad action. And second, people and process. Establishing the policy and culture practice that prevent disgruntlement from escalating and ensure accountabilities. Together, these pillars form a comprehensive shield for SPC critical access. Pillar 1, Essential Tools and Technologies. Let's start with the technology pillar. The goal here isn't necessarily to buy entire new things, but to ensure you exist to or tune for the specific threat and to fill critical gaps. SIM or Security Information and Event Management. System is your centralized nervous system. It collects logs from everything: server, network device, application, and correlate them. For insider threat, we tune it to alert as if, say, a system admin access the financial aid database at 2 a.m. on Saturday. This is arguably the most critical tool, Privilege Assessment Management, or PAM. Colleen and author recommend that this is eliminate shared admin passwords. Every action privileged user take is recorded, monitored, and can require a second approval. It creates absolute accountabilities. Endpoint detection and response (EDR) and file integrity monitor (FIM). EDR and FIM are canary in the coal mine. EDR scan for the installation of hacking tools such as password cracker on your server. FIM send an alert the millisecond a critical system file or script is changed. This is how you find a logic bomb before detonates. Finally, configuration management. Enforce order is ensure that no change occurs without a ticket, review, and approval. This is fundamental process control. Pillar 2, critical policy and procedure. But technology is useless without the policy and procedure to guide it. This pillar focuses on establishing a culture of security, from the moment an employee joins until the moment they leave. It starts hiring. Roger pointed out that strict background check and clear side acceptable use policy set the expectation of integrity from day one. During employment, we enforce the principle of least privilege. Does programmer really need constant, unimpeded access to the production payroll server? Probably not. We also implement separate of duty, meaning no single person can independently make a release a high risk chain. It requires a second set of eyes. We also train managers, especially in IT, to be leader, not just tech leads. They need to be equipped to spot concerned behavior, such as intent conflict with the co-workers or verbal threat, and know how to intervene positively, perhaps through an employee assistance program before situation escalates. And this is the most critical procedure, the termination process. The, major, the majority of sabotage attacks happen after an employee is gone, using assets that was left active. Our number one recommendation is to implement and standardize unforgiving checklists. All exits, every account, every VPN token, every shared password must be revoked before the employee is ever notified of their termination. This single procedure mitigates a massive portion of your risk. A phased implementation roadmap. This might feel like a lot, which is why we propose a practical phased roadmap. We don't have to do everything at once. Within the first 3 months, we can achieve quick win. According to Moore, this means forming your core inside the threat working group with IT, HR, and legal. Most importantly, we can implement that standardized termination checklist immediately. We can also start the work of centralizing logs. In the next 3 to 9 months, we will build the foundation. This is where we would implement a core technology such as PAM solution and formalize change management procedures. We also roll out training for managers on what behavior to look for. Finally, as the program measure, we have advanced to tune our SIM for specific insider threat alert and crucially, testing our plan with drill and tabletop exercise. This ensures we are not just prepare a paper, but in practice. Conclusion and call to action. To conclude, IT sabotage is high impact threat, but is not an unstoppable one. A layered defense combines key technologies with robust policy and procedure can dramatically reduce SPC risk. According to Moore, the cost of implementing this plan is a fraction of the cost of recovering from a single major incident, not just in dollars, but also in terms of operational chaos, lost productivity, and reputational harms. So, I have 3 proposed next steps for you today. First, assemble that core team. Schedule at kickoff meeting with key decision makers from IT, HR, and legal. Second, authorize a gap assessment. Let's evaluate your current tool and policy against this framework to identify your biggest vulnerabilities. And third, approve the implement, implementation implementation of phase 1. Let's get that termination checklist in place and start centralizing our logs next week. This is about taking proactive, manageable steps to secure the future of St. Petersburg College. I'm ready to help you every step of the way. Thank you.